What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Gyllene Tider, and we're moving on to the 1981 album, which I'm going to take a stab at that it means modern times, but I did look up the first track translation. According to Google, it means wait for me, so obviously that can be more immediate, physical, or more conceptual and figurative. But once again, I expect this to be in Swedish, so I don't imagine I will have too many insights on a first listen, but I'm curious to hear the sound of the album and also the way an album is started off, so let's give it a listen. This is the first track on Gyllene Tider's 1981 album, I assume, Modern Times, and I believe it translates to Wait For Me.
Känner mig kass. Runt hela stan lirar man jazz. Jag börjar få allergi och dysentery. Tack gode Gud att jag är så stark. Hej, hej, hej. Du måste ta och vänta på mig. Tåget tar och väntar på mig. Hej, 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 hej. Du måste ta och vänta.
So a short opener, say like 2.5 minutes? Close to 3, but under 3. And yeah, I guess like pop rock is where I would put that. It has a bit of an old time rock and roll feel to it, rhythm and blues. But yes, definitely a reference to rock and roll in there, so I think that may be, part of the subject matter. And there's been a few tracks, including in those bonus tunes provided by Gebus in the larger folder for their 1980 self-titled album that, made reference to a number of, seminal mid to second half of the 20th century rock and roll groups and acts. So in that regard, I wouldn't be surprised. But yes, I am curious about the lyrics. I do enjoy, there were a couple moments where he gave stagnated vocals where, hit the first syllable of a word multiple times and then go into the proper phrase. And yeah, I wonder if this relates to the title of the album, Modern Times, maybe taking some of that rock and roll into the present of the early 80s. And yeah, I enjoy the rock and roll guitar, especially in the last minute or two. It really did sort of get a bit more rocking in that regard. Definitely some cool drum flourishes. There was that brief, it didn't get super stripped down, but it kind of had a different vibe for like, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds. It was just like, you know, 1 or 2 bars, but definitely that moment stood out. And I do enjoy Pear's scratchy vocals. This is something I've noticed in the Gyllene Tider material. So yeah, a cool start to the album. It feels not terribly far away from what we were listening to at the end of and in tracks not on but related to the previous album. So it feels like there's still, you know, pursuing that type of vein, the like rock and roll, pop rock type of sound. In any case, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.